Hi everyone and welcome to Blox Tales. In this series, I'll talk about unique email attacks observed by the Armorblox threat research team and how these emails were able to get past legacy email security controls. In this video, I will look at a W2 tax scam that used Typeform, which is a popular online software used for building forms and surveys, within its phishing flow. Let's begin. This is a summary of the attack showing the flow from email to phishing page. We observed this email in a Google Workspace environment with roughly 1000 mailboxes. Let's look at the email first. The email impersonated an automated file sharing communication from OneDrive, informing victims that they had received a file. The email was sent from a Hotmail ID and was titled Home Loan, followed by a reference number and the date, making it seem like the email was part of an ongoing conversation. It included links for the victims to go and access the file, with the name of the file highlighted prominently in the email content. Clicking the email link takes victims to a page gated by Typeform, a popular online service specializing in surveys and forms. A blurred W2 document is shown in the background, and victims are asked to enter their email account credentials before being granted access to the file. Entering account details on this form throws up an error message that the password entered is invalid. Eventually, a message claiming the document is secured is displayed on the screen, alongside a statement that the user's identity could not be verified. It's likely that the error messages could just be a smokescreen for the attackers to gather as many account ID and password combinations as unsuspecting victims are willing to enter. In reality, there probably is no W2 pot of gold at the end of this malicious rainbow. Let's summarize the techniques scammers used to get this email past legacy security defenses. Firstly, the email is socially engineered to induce the required response from victims. By using tax and deadline related anxieties that beset the best of us, attackers hope that victims click before they think. Next, the email uses security themes. It includes a link that says learn about messages protected by Office 365 that leads to a real Microsoft hosted page with security information. Attackers often include such signifiers in emails to lull victims into a false sense of security. No pun intended. The email also replicates an existing workflow, in this case an automated file sharing message from OneDrive. We get tons of such emails every day informing us that someone has shared files with us, someone has replied to our message, someone has commented on a document, and so on. When we see emails that seem similar, at first glance, to known email workflows, our brains tend to take quick action, no matter how many hours of security training we have received. Next, the email was sent from a Hotmail account, allowing it to pass email authentication checks like DMARC, DKIM, and SPF. Gmail and Yahoo accounts would have worked just as well for this attack to be successful. Lastly, the phishing page in this attack was hosted on Typeform. Free online services like Typeform make our lives easier, but unfortunately also lower the bar for cyber criminals to launch successful phishing attacks. We have also observed attacks exploiting Google Firebase, Box, Webflow, and Google Forms in a similar manner. I hope this video helps you stay aware of tax scams like this one. For a more detailed breakdown of this attack and recommendations to contain its impact, you can visit the link to the threat research in the video description. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next Blox Tale.